By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Let's pause for a while. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A graduation ceremony is a celebratory event. Excitement is permitted in a graduation ceremony. My name is Ramakhwai Mahano. I'm the Vice Principal giving oversight to the portfolio of institutional development. My first task this evening is clearly cut out, and it is the most hospitable and pleasant of them all. And in essence, it is just to welcome you to this grand and auspicious ceremony of the University of South Africa. As I welcome you, it is important that I indicate that I'm doing so on behalf of the Chancellor and former State President of our country, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, the Principal and Vice-Chancellor of our university, Professor Puleng Lenkabula, and the Council of the University of South Africa, ably led by Dr. Daniel Musia. And these leaders of our university, although they are firmly supportive of this event, they could not be with us on account of other university obligations. But they nonetheless extend their gratitude, their appreciation, and their congratulations to the students or to the graduates who will be receiving their qualifications this evening. While this day, and in particular this ceremony, is solely dedicated to celebrate the milestones attained by the graduates, we will be falling short of our responsibilities if we overlook the important supportive role played by parents, spouses, guardians, relatives, and friends of you, the graduates, who during the course of your study were so pivotal and helpful in many respects. And we want to say to them, we are deeply indebted to your altruistic acts of kindness, which you have shown generously to your sons, your daughters, your nephews, and your nieces during the course of their study. This ceremony has been organized to accommodate only those students or graduates who were eligible to graduate in the year 2020 and 2021, but on account of the COVID pandemic, could not graduate. As a matter of fact, Unisa is the first, and shall I say the only university in the country to create a special graduation ceremony for graduates who could not, those who could not celebrate their accomplishments on account of COVID. But then as a university, we do this because we value the entire student work and experience from the point of application to the point of graduation and convocation. That is very, very important for us as a university. We are therefore extremely delighted to formally confirm your qualifications in a formal and official graduation ceremony of the University of South Africa. This ceremony is hosted and conducted in accordance with the statute of the University of South Africa and patterned along the traditional practices of celebrating the fulfillment of all the requirements attached to the programs that the graduates would have registered for during the time of their study. To assist me to preside over this ceremony, I have with me the officials of the university, and it is my singular honor to introduce them to you. Representing the University Council is Ntate Justice Dabampe, who is the president of the Unisa convocation. Also, from the Unisa convocation is Kaitsedi Rebecca Malulek. From the office of the registrar, we have the registrar himself, Professor Moloko Sepota, accompanied by the acting deputy registrar governance, Dr. Benny Likubu. Representing the College of Graduate Studies, we have Professor G. Baloyi. Representing the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Dr. M. Morero. Representing the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Dr. M.K. Maluleke. From the College of Human Sciences, we have Dr. K. Shaku, as well as Dr. E.M. Mutlouzi and Kaitsedi J. Nkosi. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Dr. M.T. Masichaba, who is the acting executive dean of the college, as well as Professor K.S. Boya and Dr. E.M. Mwerani, as well as Dr. M.J. Kumalo. Those are the representatives of the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Representing the College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. M. Ududu, as well as Me N. Dumalisile. And of course, we have colleagues who labor behind the scenes, who have made sure that an event of this magnitude is properly organized and it flows seamlessly. And these are colleagues who work in the graduation division of our university, as well as those colleagues who work in the facilities and management division of our university. Amongst them, you have the security personnel. These are the people who are currently looking after your vehicles and ensuring that you are properly parked, etc. And also we have support from the Human Resource Division of the university, and they have availed medical support in the event there is such a need. So we want to say to these colleagues, we are heavily indebted to your services for our university, and let us keep doing excellent work. As I conclude on my introductory remarks, it is important that I make the following announcements. To start off with, all cell phones must be put on the silent mode. In the event the cell phone technology is above your comprehension, above your understanding, you are free to ask somebody next to you to assist you to put it on silent mode. Also, we have, as per the indications given to me, in excess of about 1,000 candidates who should go through the stage. We're going to start with candidate number 1. That candidate must be applauded with full fervor, with full intensity, and we must maintain the same intensity up until the last candidate. We're not going to have dissipation of the applaud somewhere in the middle. What we do to the first candidate must be done to each and every candidate. This class, this cohort of students, they have demonstrated a rare feature that must be celebrated. They ought to have graduated in 2020 or 2021. But because of their tenacity, they persisted till this end. That is why we must celebrate them without fail. And the last announcement is that whilst we are celebrating, we know that we sound our praises, ululations, etc. But let us be mindful that each and every candidate deserves to have his or her name being pronounced without interference. In other words, do not interfere with the announcement of a candidate whilst you're praising your son, your daughter, or your nephew or your niece. Celebrate the achievements of your relative without any form of disruption. That is the plea that we are making to you. And we want to invite you to relax and enjoy the proceedings and the Unisa hospitality. Thank you. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Number 4. Okay. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Lerato Nkosi obtains the degree of Master of Commerce. She is an academic in our college.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ms. Mercy Chipuriro received the degree of Master of Accounting Sciences in the College of Accounting Sciences.
Karina Naidu obtains a Master of Commerce. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following graduates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Tsireletso Sharon Rose Mapafo. Desiree Rejoice Smith. Sibonile Zodwa Pewa. Mamukiti Julia Khadebe. Khasiani Evelyn Khadebe. Charlie Makitla. Viola Titus. Elliot Tabang Mafirika. Cindy Swa Catherine Zwani. Gavin Adam Tuch. Pushaza Jacob Sibiya. Ntokozo Godfrey Masango. Norman Piri. Stefina Chizulondi Kwinda. Adrian Esther Pillay. Simpiwe Skumbuzo Tanana. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ashley Gay Lamb obtains the degree with distinction. Lutendo Bushi Mahadulula obtains the degree with distinction. Tabo Jonas Mamabulo. Joseph Mudise Masilela. Shannon Janine Mdikani. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Chantal Peterse obtains a degree with distinction. Julieta Mulebogeng Tabani. Musibudi Melida Mahoba. Makatseng Patricia Mukome. Solofelo Sifularo Petunia Mutekelela. So Muteketela. Awerani Ivy Mraudzi. Mutabela Poshia Masemula. Silent Tapiwa Pindura. Tolwana Hyacinth Tadi. Lana Tienen. Agnes Mutambara. Farirai Patience Samakande. Felicitas Ndibaleni Mabirimisa. Debbie Rabi. Marwani Laki Tebeile. That was the wife, husband, Mushahane Edward Tebeile. Judas Mishak Ngobeni. Tepiso Mitroti Temba. Louis Tlengiwe Nkosi. Mielani Florence Ricordo. Hilary Gomba. Sifikile Zondi obtains the degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Sipue Mgidi is a staff member in our college. Primrose Lindokutle Simelani. Bongani Jonas Mtombeni. Nobutle Masuku. Floyd Nkadimeng. Tepiso Tinyiko Masha Matlapeng. Cynthia Maybe Nyati. Zakani Anna Pel Shibanda. Tandi Priti Tamare. Ritumeti Grace Lidwaba. Josiane Lando Neimo. Matari Gloria Maibelo. Matsele Angeline Moseki.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following graduates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences Honours. Hlengiwe Jabulile Mambani. Nkululeko Mlotshwa. Philisiwe Madi. Litlokhonolo Stefina Kobe. Alexia Katlego Mokolo.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Baccalaureus Technologiae in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Libapiso Ima Mbelembele. Mosima Rehab Moliko. Check the camera. Is it Coco? Okay. Dinero Doreen Chochong. Boikanyo Matiba. Chililo Owen Mululuma. Pilailo Ezekiel Mutsi. Katuthelo Obri Chiwanambi. Check the camera. Obri Nkwalela Mokhwalaka. Check the camera. Ronika Mutsabi Tsotitsi. Simpiwe Mtunzi Sidwell Shongwe. François Elroy Jason Christians. Ruth Lindiwe Dlamini. Mandlenkosi Goodwill Ntobela. Thelma Maumani. Boikucho Christopher Manyi. Maburi Monini Muloisi. Mokhomotsi Meshia Mulife. Makati Lanten Pakwaho. Margarita Tibit. Matakana Mary Ann Matukani. Laki Masinga. Tapelo John Sukhwati. Sihukwa Unisa Siakamela. Pumza Dlomo. Spamandla Begitemba Mafuleka. Fulufelo Florence Chirami. Rialivuwa Nancy Nechisumbewa. Angelina Mawelela. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Boitumelo Precious Matsoso. Tozama Seisi. Ramasila Pina Charlie. Charlotte Rebecca Makopi Moloisani. Matsidiso Gladys Mashinini. Mahoboketsa Colleen Khatli. Selina Mutupi. Sitembile Atricia Nkosi. Tabang Muriel Buledi Khabani. Ntwanano Blessing Ngumalo. Johanna Sibueng Ramadi, Alfred Mweketani, Rejoice Ramafalo, Gift Mamosa Marumo, Avatakali Nemukula, Pritchett Rapotwani Makola, Ntswaki Francina Ramabina, Digeledi Nora Sihlola, Luisa Regina Fernandez, Josiho Mena Mutapo, Leandri Hutsi, George Sfiso Sibande, Namhla Veronica Zakaza, Nonto Zanele Consolation Stoffel, Emmanuel Kuben Sukhobela, Hlobisile Nkosi, Chivalichi Godfrey Chifularo, Felicity Clivia Maria Noah Pinar, Puti Michael Makoka, Bungiwe Tembeka Novani, Nontutuzelo Mzizi, Mbungiseni Simon Mtetwa, Tefo Johannes Molisi, Marishel Shali Ramorula, Raymond Allen Dupree, Josephine Boitumelo Manong. Ngamisile Mildred Sukazi. Amanda Fernoy. Livona Mauricia Peterson. Well done. Vusmuzi Daniel Mbanza. Let's check the cameras, man. Bridget Emeretia Denise Groenevar. Check the camera. Antoinette Olivier. Mohali Peter Botabota. Let's check the camera. Pumelele Penelope Amanda Nkonyani, degree obtained with distinction. Nonkosi Klingiwe Mwana. Henry Peter Williams. Mahwali Tess Lebuchan Pasha. Well done. Mapuli Rosemary Sitole. Elizabeth Mashaba Laura Siputukele. Mapopi Dora Manchu. Confidence Nkomo. Sitabile Ndlovu. Sitabile Ngube. Check the camera. Smile. Nomathemba Lorin Dlamini. Rabelani Macheke. Zoili Twala. Masiho Lorraine Bota. That's what I'm talking about. Liani Naika.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following graduates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Erika van Wyk, Karika Leroux, Clement Chokofatso Mohlala, Suman Pramduth, Kashiv Govender, Janine Ferreira, Bianca van der Poel, Siyabonga Blessing Mlaba, Betsheba Betty Modise, Etheldra Pamela Shinula, Felicia Marais, Talita Rooks, Tando Emma Nkosi, Daniele Kutsie, Ramachabane Letabo Homieswana, Boitumelo Mildred Matome, Martin Motlatsi Thomas, Prudence Chabalala, Sizwe Mhlauli, Mohammed Tahir Ismail, Efrida Hawonga, Danette Opperman, Daniele Pretorius, Zelifa Lunga, Kolisile Jeffrey Tsoili, Refilwe Morolong, Lelani Henrico, Dalan Fori, LZ Nell, Pindiswa Cynthia Flepu, Mahomet Asif Sultan, Evelyn Vina Masombuka, Darisiro Magoti, Malapeng Cynthia Ngale, Khazamula Elvis Maluleke. Boipilo Matthew Swaratle. Nora Matong Tikhale. Anzele Ferreira. Monalise Tinzi. Martha Mashadi Ramahopola. Naidu Matabate. Malini Said. Shulani Magye. Linio Letele. Cindy Swanazo. Demona Devan Chinakanu. Natalie Naidu. Pronalan Naidu. Perandine Jacqueline Robla. Lillian Sibindi. Chantal Naidu. Matthew Como. Nancy Ramatshwabane Kekana. Ntabiseng Patience Mohaneng. Nomsa Patience Mapalala. Pamela Gondo. Janine Benson. Tandi Millicent Mchali. Mubin Kolia. Megan Porter. Marinda Pietese. Tabang Bradley Mametse. Jabulo Ndumiso Lushaba. Khomotso Eric Khotatso Tiro. Elelwani Veronica Ravura. Puti Mashia Marutla. Tulani Kolani Mkabela. Malebu Florence Ramabina. Ratuba David Moache. Ntombi zodwa Mchunu. Precious Tato Langa. Rejoice Nkateko Mbiza. Buhle Mnisi. Nokuthula Mbambo. Jessica Hart. Kashmika Hariram. Yolandi van Arde. Batabile Edith Shabangu. Sibusiso Sukude. Chantel Kruger. Lerato Tsepang Mohapi. Nozipo Chabalala. Nkosazana Precious Pilasande Maboya. Lizal Ditlaka Mokopa. Sancheria Nomkosi Sehahabane. Mot Ngobeni. Mayahabo Constant Posa. Macmillan Chirambakua. Nkosinati Emmanuel Ndokweni. Hulisani Philippine Nemutsivadi. Emmanuel Tabang Khasi. Olwetu Gino Goba. Nasipi Ana Bangani. Gladys Tibane. Remember Mulalo Rambuda. Sibapaleng Meki Nkhache, Yandiswa Matanjana, Tulani Comfort Tlo, Naledi Mapisa, Jabulo Mavimbela, Florence Sibongile Mavuso, Prestio Mamfumo, Isabel Tombi Mzingwa, Ishak Mukuye, Desripas Kamatebula, Zukiswa Semente Sidlai, Juliet Nelisiwe Masilela, Treasure Piri, Siseko Dose, Neville Bertin Tai, Manaka Catherine Butelezi, Maboshati Puseletso Lorraine Mabuse, Tolagele Dube, Manoko Peter Lekota, Katleho Regina Matsoha, Tessa Mapai Le Matlala, Dikeledi Rosa Setlatile, Hermanas Stefanas Stradom, Betty Matewe, Dinyiko Cynthia Mnisi, Nandi Malerato Ethel Shitiba, Pauline Mpo Lufungu, Mbavalelo Estachi Venga, Lerato Crescentia Matebula. Pumutso Mildred Tabete. Itumeleng Diseko. Where's the camera? Precious Mnyanti Msiza. Where's the camera? Ntabeleng Joyce Letoba. Camera. Lindiwe Ellen Zungu. Prosperity za Sengweni Ngema. Gaugelo Naka. Catherine Chipongo. Virginia Ndlovu. Musa Zain Ndlovu. Wilson Sifiso Mtabela. Busisa Amahle Mbele. Noma Tamsanga Juliet Ngola. Rungano Kateya. Kate Nancy Nkuna Kuta. Face the camera. Barula Ganye Pule. Miliswa Funeka Mtokwe. Molly Palo. Maletsatsi Maina Mashwai. Thembeka Ndlovu. Veronica Tabiso Shokane. Nomsa Lolo Skosana. Estere Enia Shongwane. Marie Joseph Mako. Hlulani Nensingobeni. Sitabile Jojo. Messi Sositeni. Lebohang Ebisin Motsweneng.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Celebratory receives the degree Bachelor of Arts in the College of Human Sciences.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Mamodima Lena Matlaisane, Matema Geraldine Mabuyela, Mohlaile Renette Serepo, Chepiso Rose Mokari, Chepiso Hope Makubedu, Chepiso Patience Patla, Manesha Baretang Lekolwana, Tulisile Jessica Mkiti, Oratile Tobata, Rofiwa Makahane, Zoti Tinyokana, Palisa Molefi, Matlo Paul Ramutla, Roderick Graham Ur, Bianca Calvali, let's wait for California Tembisile Nyakane, Lizel Smith, Chavumbwe Lutendo Esther Mashabela.
I'm from the Culture Assurance Department, right?
Okay. Vutuhaiwe Oscar Molovedu is also our colleague. Emmanuel Mapamba, Lepule Rebone Nkwahase, Tanya Liebenberg, Nkaiseng Zakaria Kalo, Homotso Ruth Slepe, Tifeli Mbilu Batla Makado, Mahong Ngubane, Evodia Mahotlo Ramushu, Danisile Judwin Mkombo, Letsekane Palagangwe, Ontlametsi Nchesana Bethambane, Genosi Lia Sima, Tsepo Harold Baloi, Nhlamulo Shipalana, Rilibohile Benis Mchali, Mamonakane Roni Komane, Efodia Matsie Poor, Sabelisizwe Mbusogazi Saneliswa Khoza, Nikhil Mohanlal, Diambani Zelda Maluleke, Itumeleng Regina Medupe, Bonolo Felicia Matipa, Nonzuki Sozaza, Innocentia Kuku Mahlangu, Gaugelo Phala, Busisa Amahlembele, Tabiso Penwell Shezi, Katlego Mthembu, Mokamat Fariet Manuel, Lotaris Ngomo, Nompumelelo Sharon Msomi, Zinhle Mvulo, Chidima Chimuyanya Adams, Sipesihle Witness Mameng,
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the Graduate School of Business Leadership. Bongani Jeremiah Mabuza. Diploma obtained with distinction. Mahlatsi Martinet Machete. Deandre Manikam. Priscilla Ntombi Kaise Mati. Chililo Confidence Gedeza. Mtokozisi Chamberlain Nkosi, diploma was obtained with distinction. Andrew John April. Delia Blanche April. Asanda Singata. Christopher Gina Nanake Ngobo. Caesar Meya Sibeya. Mojaji Philippine Mukwena. Lebogang Ngubani. Busisiwe Octavia Buteles.
You just read and then say postgrad before diploma.
Where is it?
Just say postgrad and then diploma will follow next. Get a whole college of economic. Get postgrad and diploma. Yeah, diploma. Postgrad and diploma in the college of economic.
Okay. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgrad diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Miriam Ngani Mahlangu. Ambani Makumbani. Katutselo Chigemani. Kespa Patlani Makumani. Nomsa Nancy Thomas. Pindile Miriam Masemola. Quinlan Ndai Chiwota.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly request that you stay put. You will only depart after we have concluded the ceremony. It is unethical that when your child, your daughter, your son, your nephew was graduating, that happened in front of full audience. Please stay put, do not move. May I request the security personnel to close the doors. Please do so. Do not compromise.
Mavis Shombani. Tendani Eugenia Msetweni. Aleta Mampi Hulili. Melanie Panjasarum Muten. Lufuno Christine Mashau. Nolita Joyce Nongayiyana. Robin Lee Low. Kabo Besi Mwepe.
Diploma.
This one. Okay, wait.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Karin Kruger, a staff member in my department. Malibo Rose Sikhwati. Natasha Mbalenhle Mutlalipule Mahlangu. Tendani Rachisusu. Lydia Tembisile Tubana. Sophie Kwasi Kuno. Katlego Mata Mama Davis. Musa Wengosi Sikweje. Sibungile Chokoto. Mary Jane Raisibe Sikele, diploma obtained with distinction. Nkateko Hlongwane. Mufi Alweni Radzilani. Kiriboni Atilia Monaiwa. Sibongile Innocentia Masina.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the National Diploma. Msesi Promise Vilagaz. Flora Zwani. Mamukiti Pelani Mapafu. Karna Mampele Rampele. Cruzando Taban Sitole. Lisa Zamele Singwani. Mary Mashuku Ukuna. Usisiwe Zihle Tomo. Emilina Nomajovu Zulu. Lirato Sitole. Kumbuzile Awande Riba. Wendy Makwena Chweni. Faith Matlala Kekana. Seitukani Prisla Shivambu. Nomso Buluko Pechunia Mutsepe. Abel Sitwe. Patricia Montogozo Kumalo. Zanele Mwabayeni Jean Nhlapo. Polo Prudence Makobe. Nompumelelo Zita. Kanyisile Prudence Twala. Ayanda Spesihle Zuma. Skhumbuzo Given Chongwe. Kamukelo Sipesihle Angelina Tabana. Siziwe Muriel Njokweni. Lebogang Jublin Ledwaba. Sophie Anna Simela. Catherine Vigakazani Skosana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Wisani Fiona Makasa. Olile Ayanda Ntamane. Mankileng Shamaine Khabe. Thabo Richard Mufukeng. Tikeleti Janet Lidwaba. Mahlatse Lavdelia Mavunda.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe that the graduates deserve a thunderous round of applause. Well done to all of you. You truly deserve all the praises, all the commendations. You have done well. You ought to be proud about your accomplishments. It is very important as we celebrate you that you remain mindful of the fact that the accomplishment that you have acquired should in essence not be the end of good things in your life, but it should spawn many, many good things in your life. What I'm literally saying is, you do not have to stop in your moment of success, as many people do. Success should catapult you into more successes. It should not dictate an endpoint for you. Therefore, it is our desire and imploration that you should use the success that you are experiencing this evening as a pedestal to leap into more success into your future. As a university, we are truly delighted. We are excited about your accomplishment. For we have been able to fulfill the outstanding step in your student work and experience. A step which was curtailed by the COVID-19 pandemic and the resultant lockdown that was imposed during that period. But then we are at the same time mindful that a day such as this is bound to induce sad memories of yesteryear, when COVID raged and engulfed the world at the onset of the year 2020. If you would recall, in South Africa, the lockdown was first announced and implemented on the 27th of March 2020. And unfortunately enough, it was a time when some of you had to graduate. But as a result of the imposition of lockdown, we had to forego those ceremonies. And the lockdown persisted in essence for 750 days in our country. Following those 750 days of restrictions, President Matamela Ramaphosa lifted the restrictions. The truth of the matter is, impacted us adversely and differently. Some among us got infected by the virus and had to endure, among other things, the pain and the trauma, the debilitating impact of the disease and its infection. Some amongst us lost their loved ones, be they brothers, sisters, parents, aunts, etc., etc. May their souls rest in eternal peace. Still, some among us had to contend with the reality of taking added responsibilities of becoming breadwinners to children who were instantaneously orphaned on account of the ravaging effects of COVID-19 and the related maladies that it came with. But within this context of the enormous pain and suffering that we had to contend with in South Africa and even in many parts of the world, something distinctly came out. And I want to reflect on it relative to our country. It became clear in the midst of the confusion and the pain that we were facing that education and the knowledge that is derived from education became pivotal in extricating us out of the pain. It is during COVID that we suddenly witness the scientific prowess of South African scientists who led and championed the cause to take the nation out of the pandemic. Be they in the hardcore sciences, medical sciences, epidemiologists, social scientists, there was coordination of effort to ensure that the pandemic is brought to an end, and that we achieved as a nation. And that says to all of us that education is very, very important for us as a nation. And I'm saying this deliberately to say to you, the graduates, do not stop in your moment of success. If you have obtained a diploma, it is high time that you should proceed to do a bachelor's degree. If you have obtained a bachelor's degree, it is high time that you study towards an honors degree. From an honors degree to a master's degree, from a master's degree to a doctoral degree. That is the route. This country needs educated people like you. Many, many congratulations to you. We are looking forward to you registering for the next year. The registrar is here. He can confirm that registration has been opened for applications. But then there is another thing as I close the remarks. It is important that you realize that you have obtained a qualification from an institution that is internationally renowned, the University of South Africa. You have received a qualification from an institution that is doing well in all fronts. Just in April this year, the Department of Higher Education of our country published its ranking system of the universities. And out of the 26 public universities in the country, Unisa was ranked to be number 6. And this ranking by the Department of Higher Education is consonant with many other international rankings. And the rankings are based on the performance of the university. We are solid with regard to governance matters. All of the audits, the 2021 audit, 2022 audit, 2023 audit, and now the auditors are busy with the 2024 audit. But all these that have been completed, they had an unqualified outcome. This simply indicates that the university is properly managed by those who are entrusted with the responsibility. I do not want to talk about the reserves. Financially, Unisa is the strongest university in the country. To you, the graduates, well done to you. Fortunate enough, in this ceremony, we have the president of the Unisa convocation, Ntate Justice Dabampe, together with an executive member of the Unisa convocation. From now onwards, you are a member of the Unisa convocation. You are an alumnus of the University of South Africa. And the University of South Africa is your alma mater. Now, Ntate Dabampe organized, recently it was on the 23rd, if I remember very well, President. He organized a gala dinner. And the purpose of the gala dinner was to recruit funds for students who are unable to fund their studies. And this noble act, which was delivered by him and the people he works with, had very good outcomes. Before the dinner took place, they had accumulated 2,500,000 rands. And of course, there were pledges at the gala dinner and commitments. And it is anticipated that when they finalize their books, they would have collected in excess of 6 million rands, intended to support students who are unable to finance their studies. I'm saying this deliberately, that you also should join the forces and make sure that you contribute meaningfully towards these noble efforts. On behalf of the Chancellor of our university, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, the Principal and Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor Puleng Lenkabula, the Council of our university led by Dr. Dan Musia, we wish you the best of futures. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 32 of the program, and to remain standing while the congregation is dissolved. You are also requested to remain standing while the procession leaves the hall. Please rise. by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.